Good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to discuss you related to novel drug delivery system. It is very important topic, especially uh, the things I am going to discuss will give you a brief idea regarding the novel drug delivery system, and that's why the name it was called Insights of Novel Drug Delivery System. See, first of all, before going into the topic now, this novel drug delivery system, I would like to discuss regarding the importance of this novel drug delivery system. See, the name itself says novel drug delivery system, which means that you are going to release your drug to the desired location of action, desired location, or else the disadvantages that come across with regard to conventional dosage form are being fulfilled by using this novel drug delivery system. Especially when we use with the conventional dosage form, there is a chance of low bioavailability. But whereas in case of this transdermal drug delivery system, there is a chance of increase in bioavailability. And also the site of location where your drug needs to be released. So this is also good in case of this novel drug delivery system. And you can also bypass first pass metabolism, especially with in case of these novel drug delivery systems. Likewise, you can reduce the dose or the chemical substances consumption is also reduced by these novel drug delivery systems. Likewise, there are many advantages which we come across these NDDs. So that's the reason why I have selected this topic and which will give you the important. Yep. Uh, so before we discuss this novel drug delivery system, I'll discuss with the contents that come across this novel drug delivery system. So first of all, what is drug delivery system? So drug delivery system is a method or a process of administering or delivering a pharmaceutical compound in systemic circulation to achieve its therapeutic effect in humans or animals. So for example, drug delivery itself says that the drug is being released so that a particular concentration is maintained, which gives a relief to a human being or an animal being. So the main intention is that you need to deliver the drug at a desired location. So this is nothing but the drug delivery system. So what are the types of drug delivery system? So there is a conventional dosage form and novel drug delivery system. So conventional dosage form is the oldest method where your drug is being given by the oral route and it passes through the first pass metabolism, and from there the drug enters into the systemic circulation. So during this process it was found that certain amount of the drug substance or the quantity of the drug substance is being affected, or it is being undergoing the phenomenon of degradation. So hence we need to improve the dose of the drug substance. So that's the reason why we are going with the some other methods like novel drug delivery system, where the dose of the drug substance is being reduced or minimized so that the drug reaches to the within the therapeutic range. Okay. And next, why do we need novel drug delivery system? So when we go for the novel drug delivery system, the patient compliance improvises and the conventional dosage form provide drug release immediately. So this point should be concentrated. So when we go with the conventional dosage form, automatically the drug is being released and there is no like factor where the drug release is being retarded. But in case of this novel drug delivery system, especially in case of a sustained release or controlled release dosage form, you can see that the plasma drug concentration is being maintained within the therapeutic range so that whenever there is a need of the drug substance, automatically the drug will be available. So which reduces the consumption of the dose number of times. So this is another example that we have discussed in previous. Next, and finally, what is novel drug delivery system? So it is a new approach that combines innovative development, formulations, technologies, methodologies for delivering a pharmaceutical compound in the body that need to be that need to be safely, okay, achieved its pharmacological effect. So the primary goal of the novel drug delivery system is it has to reach to the desired location, and when it reaches to the desired location, it has to show its pharmacological activity perfectly so that so the contraindications that are being nullified. So this is the need of the novel drug delivery system. Next, the aim. So the aim of the novel drug delivery system is to provide a therapeutic amount of the drug to appropriate site in the body to accomplish promptly and then maintain the desired drug concentration. So the drug concentration that is available should be desired and within the therapeutic window, so that it is not in the minimum effective concentration or maximum concentration, so that the ailment is being treated. And the other very important thing with novel drug delivery system is the consumption of the drug substance is being reduced. So which means that the number of times the drug need to be given is being nullified. And finally, drug loss is being reduced and the bioavailability of the drug substance is also increased. So as we discussed previously. So what are the different modes? So we in our discussion, it was told that the drug reaches to the target. The drug reaches to the target. So as a result, it will be always an advantageous because the drug bypasses the first metabolism, and wherever it is needed, the drug will be released over there. And the another thing is sustained release and control release. The name itself says that, so the drug is released in a sustained manner. So which means that the drug is released slowly, periodically for a prolonged period of time. Okay. Next. So there are other routes where we'll go with the novel drug delivery system, especially in case of nasopulmonary drug delivery system. So it is directly the drug is being taken through the nasal route and reaches to the lungs, and from there, so which means that immediate action is being produced. For example, in case of the person is being suffering with asthma, and if you take the medicine, so which means that the person will have their effect for after 2 to 3 hours. So which is a very difficult thing to explain. But in case of nasopulmonary drug delivery system, when the drug directly reaches to the lungs, the effect is immediate, so that the patient recovers from the issue very fast. So this is an advantage when we go with the novel drug delivery system, especially the drug is reaching to the target. So in case of mucoadhesive drug delivery system, the drug adheres to the mucus. Okay, so from there the drug slowly releases in a controlled manner, so that whenever the drug is in need, automatically the drug is available in the systemic circulation, so that the person will feel comfortable with that particular medication. And implantable. So implantable systems are those systems in which the implant is being introduced underneath your skin, and from there the drug is being released continuously for a prolonged period of time whenever there is a need of the drug substance. So this is how the novel drug delivery system is playing a pivotal role in the phenomenon of treatment. So we have also discussed regarding this targeted drug delivery system. So the name itself says target. And the example that I discussed was regarding the pulmonary drug delivery system, especially nasopulmonary drug delivery system, where the drug directly reaches to the target. Next, in the sustained drug delivery system, we know that the drug substance is being coated with some polymers. So basing upon the percentage of polymer, so the polymer after gets available to water, it swells. So because of that, it creates some channels, and from those channels, the drug is being released slowly for a prolonged period of time whenever there is a need of the drug substance. So this is how they maintain the concentration in the plasma, and as a result that dose consumption is also being reduced. Okay, and this is a graph which shows clearly the different parameters, okay, especially which can explain by taking time on x-axis and plasma drug concentration on y-axis, and it is clearly identical that the Cmax is being identified over there, and you see that there are some multiple dosage. Okay, so because of which the plasma concentration is always maintained constant. Okay, so see there are multiple dosing, which means that the number of times you have to give the drug substance, so in order to maintain some plasma concentration. Whereas in case of control release, it is clearly shown that the drug is being released in a controlled manner. Or whereas in case of sustained release also, you can see that the drug is being released within the therapeutic window. So as a result, the drug is available in a single dose, which means that when the amount of the drug that is being available in case of multiple dosing is same with regard to sustained or control release dosage form, and which means that the single dose is enough, okay, in order to show the complete activity. So this is all the advantage that we can clearly see by taking the sustained release or a controlled release dosage form when compared to the conventional dosage form. Okay. So this is oral drug delivery system. So the oral drug delivery system is a favorable route for the administration of drug, leading to increased treatment efficacy and patient compliance and reducing administration of drug frequency. So it is all we know that once we give the drug substance by the oral route, so you can clearly see in the slide that there are different ways how the novel drug delivery systems are given by oral route, especially with regard to bioadhesives, nanoparticles, microparticles. Okay, so all these are given by the oral route and mucoadhesive. So all these things are given by the oral route, where the drug given by the oral. So wherever it is required, okay. In case of mucoadhesive or buccal adhesive, it sticks to the buccal. In case of mucus, it adheres to the mucus, and from there the drug is being released continuously for a prolonged period of time. Okay. So the other one is nasopulmonary drug delivery system. So as we discussed earlier, so the drug is directly given from the nose. It enters into the lungs, where the person suffering with asthma will have an immediate effect. So implants, so which we have discussed previously, that these implants are being introduced underneath your skin, okay, patient's tissue. So the main reason why we go with the implants is to avoid the first pass metabolism. And once we avoid the first pass metabolism, the consumption of the dose or the intake of the dose will be reduced. And whereas in case of these implantable systems, you can see that the presence of some biosensors. So these biosensors are responsible for releasing of the drug substance. And you can see that in the diagram there is a drug release holes, and from these holes the drug is released into the systemic circulation, and you have a drug reservoir where this drug reservoir, which is being connected to the biosensor. Whenever this biosensor gets activated, the drug substance from the drug reservoir will be released through these drug release holes into the systemic circulation. So once there is some fluctuation, once there is a need of drug substance in the plasma, so you'll get a, yeah, impulse or a sense, biosensor will get activated with that. So slowly the drug will be released. So this is what the phenomenon that happens in case of a what you call implantable drug delivery systems. So mucoadhesive drug delivery system is another system where the name itself says adhesion between two materials. Adhesion means between the two materials, especially the polymer is responsible for adhesion. There are different ways of adhesion. Maybe due to the swelling of the polymer, there may be adhesion, or due to the ion exchange, there may be some adhesion. Okay, so likewise, we can have different types of adhesions, but ultimately, what is the goal is there is that the drug adheres to the mucus, and from there the drug is being released continuously for a prolonged period of time. Okay, so these are the some of the reason advantages when we go with the novel drug delivery system. So the main advantages are there will be patient compliance. So you can see that there is accurate dose that can be given, so enhanced efficacy and safety, and decreased toxicity and side effects, because the consumption of the dose is being reduced or chemical substance is being reduced. So as a result, there will be decreased toxicity. And as discussed in the previous, it was shown that the drug is being released in a controlled manner, so that you can see the dosage frequency is being reduced. And next, it is beneficial to the patients. So as a result, there will be improved in comfort and standard of living. And disadvantages are not that much. Okay, so once there is a major disadvantage of dose dumping, so it happens. It doesn't happen very often. So that is a major drawback in case of these novel drug delivery systems, because the dose dumping, because of the breakage of the sustained release polymer, or else because of the improper designing of the dosage form. So all these things leads to the this dose dumping. But anyhow, we should be, while preparing the dosage form, they should be careful, so that dose dumping doesn't happen. So once there is dose dumping, there will be increased in toxicity, which affects the health of the human patient. Okay, so that is regarding the disadvantages and challenges that we come across in novel drug delivery systems is, so especially poorly soluble drugs. So once the drug substance is poorly soluble, then it is very difficult to prepare a dosage form. In that regard, it will be always a challenging for novel drug delivery system to make a or to design a dosage form with that. Okay, so the other one is bioavailability. So the issue with the bioavailability is it's not properly worked out. So even in case of these novel drug delivery systems also, there will be improved bioavailability. Not, you cannot see that there will be such a larger extent of increase in bioavailability, but that is an issue that has to be discussed or that has to be followed. And next, sometimes you can see that improper protein binding. So where the concept of is exactly related to the plasma protein binding, but sometimes it doesn't happen, and because of which there will be some issue with the pharmacological activity, and hence you have to look after the factor like protein binding issue also. And next, so pediatric and geriatrics. So there is a variable in dose in case of pediatric and geriatrics, and hence this could be also a problem that cannot be justified with novel drug delivery system. Okay, so these are the some of the advantages and disadvantages of novel drug delivery system. So in the next class, I'll discuss regarding the chapters, that is sustained release and controlled release individually. Thank you.